The city of Hamilton is marking Fire Prevention Week this week, and the theme is Charge into Fire Safety. The focus is on lithium-ion batteries in your home and how to buy, charge, and recycle them. Here with more is Hamilton Fire Chief David Cunliffe. Chief Cunliffe, good morning.
Good morning, Rick.
Why focus on lithium-ion batteries?
Well, we're starting to see an uptick in the number of fires that are caused through lithium-ion batteries, and so we wanted to sort of raise the alarm, as they say. One of the things that we're seeing is that more and more of these devices are rechargeables or in the home. So a couple of messages. One is make sure that the appliances or the units that you're buying have got the proper Canadian safety standards, whether it's CSA or ULC. Also, we want to make sure that as these batteries need to be replaced, we want to make sure that people are replacing them with compatible batteries for the units that they've got. And so for that, they need to go back and look at the manufacturer's direction and make sure that they're compatible. The other thing is that we've seen a number of fires when units are being charged. Remember to charge the units on a flat, hard surface. Keep them away from combustibles. So one of the things is, and we've seen it a lot, people have their iPad and it's charging, or their cell phone, and they'll throw it on the bed because they've been using it and they just throw it there. Well, what happens is that on those combustibles, it gets very hot as it's charging, and it then can overheat and it catches the combustible. So quickly we have a fire on the bed, the sheets are on fire, and then it turns into a full-blown bedroom fire. The other thing is that when you plug them in to recharge them, don't leave them plugged in for long periods of time. Pay attention to it. Once it's up to charge, take it off, and then it's ready to be used. Again, one of the things that people I don't think realize is that when these charging systems, when they're on, they're starting to heat. And if you have a failure with the charging system, that power may continue to go through it. And what happens is when these batteries, when they heat up, they can get to a point where we call thermal runaway, where they actually then ignite. And when they ignite, they're burning at temperatures well beyond 1800 degrees, which is crazy temperatures. And they're very difficult then to get them to stop, right? So to put them out, we tend to have to use a lot of water because the temperatures are so hot that they just continuously reignite. So we got to be really careful with these things.
We were talking just before we got on air that you're seeing more and more of these lithium-ion battery-related fires.
Yeah, we are. Because we see them with scooters. People have scooters out there. One of the biggest things is if you're in an apartment, don't charge your scooter in the hallway. Don't charge it in your exit path by your door. Because if something happens, we got to make sure you can get out.
Yeah, got about 90 seconds. Let's talk about smoke alarms and CO2 alarms. Very important.
Absolutely. So one of the things in the city of Hamilton, as I'm sure you know, we're seeing a lot of structure fires these days. Of the structure fires we're having, 75% are in residences. The real staggering piece, though, is 50%, over 50% of those residences don't have working smoke alarms.
Wow.
Today, fires are burning hotter and faster, and early warning is the only thing that's going to be the difference between survival and not. So having a working smoke alarm is extremely important. We want people to test those alarms monthly. We want to make sure that they have changed the batteries twice a year when we change the clocks. The other thing is pay attention to the life of the smoke alarm. It's a 10-year life expectancy, and so when it gets near that, make sure to change it out. CO alarms, the same thing. We need them on every level of their home or their residence. We're getting into that cold weather season, so we're going to start using more gas appliances. If you have gas appliances in your home or your apartment, whether it's a furnace, a hot water heater, a gas stove, or even a fireplace, you want to make sure. CO is a silent killer. You don't know if you've got it. The alarm is what's going to alert you to it. And if you can get an alarm that has the readout that shows you the percent, then you know that it's an actual alarm.
Great tips from Fire Chief Dave Cunliffe. Also good time to practice your home fire drill as well. We do it at school, might as well do it at home as well. More Morning Live coming up after the break.